This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13th in a great field position to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
All right, Chris, if you remember yesterday, the offensive coordinator told us that he thought if he could get the ball to this receiver, he had a chance to make plays for them. And here we are in the opening drive of the game. First play, they give him the football, and you can see what he can do.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And drop back at the 8-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start. football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Simpson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw again. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Simpson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Trying to find room, it's Haynes.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, we're just hearing this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
To the air, it's Sayin. The receiver makes the grab, running with purpose. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. It's reeled in. It's McCulley. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Marsh. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Net gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on the completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On the run, it's Haynes. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Ohio State, 21, Michigan, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
Michigan, 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. They finally make the stop right near midfield on first down. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. He's going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's McCulley. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Going after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry out. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. The ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
That's exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Defense is coming after him. Quick completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Throwing for his running back. And the receiver's got it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. They finally tackle him after a huge jump play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. He makes the grab.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. It's a nice game. He moved the football up to the 27. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
That one just seemed to sail him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On the ground, it's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayan. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability of getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Michigan 20.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they come roaring back now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's saying the pass rush closing in. Trapping for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that...
And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after that previous play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the kick is good. A 3-point lead now in the 4th quarter. It's all for the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. To throw, it's saying. That's caught. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw.
Swarm, but the pass rush is sacked. Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. They might want to consider a chip block with either a tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Hubbard's team brings down the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. They're going to run it here. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
The one thing they couldn't afford to do, holding on to this tight lead and so close to icing it, is to fumble it away. Now, it's game on.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Now it's second down here. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Wolverines come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Off target and incomplete.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That quarterback had to get rid of the ball quickly because that pass rush was coming. Better an incompletion than a hurried throw that leads to an interception.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. And the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 37.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. QB keeper all the way. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the ground. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Gonna run it. It's Peoples. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Dropping back. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
DT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
To throw, it's Sand. Contact as he let the ball go. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up about 10 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. A late timeout taking, just 4 seconds on the clock. Buckeyes will line up to put it away. And here's the return. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.